Hey guys, this is Mr. B with Kids TV. So we're actually getting into your lesson 3 today. Lesson 3, the video is going to look a little bit different because part of it I'm actually going to have to do at home. We are under governor's orders to stay out of public. I had to run to the office, so I got a little bit of intro done, but the rest will probably be done from home. So guys, we're going to jump into it and do some editing. Kids, this is Mr. B here with your editing lesson. As you can see, I'm not in the nice setup office. We are under quarantine, so I'm doing snippets at home, which is a challenge, but still gonna get it done. So general things is there's different editing software out there, and when we talk about editing, guys, think of it like this. Think of it like making a cake. When you're making a cake, you have a whole bunch of ingredients, the eggs, the butter, the flour, all these things to make the cake. You want the finished cake. Well, editing is the same way. In the editing process, you have all these different ingredients. Yes, you have your shots, but then you also have effects and titles and music and sound, all these things that you need to bring together to make the cake. Well, the editing software is where you bring everything together. Now, if you're in the editing software and you save your file, the cake's not ready yet. You just have an editing file. You have to complete it and do something I'm gonna get into later called exporting. So that makes the final video or makes the final cake so you can then post or send or just have the video to play. The editing software I'm gonna recommend us using, the free software is called ShotCut. I have my Google page up with ShotCut. This is a free software that I think is credible. It's an easy beginner software. If you are an advanced editor, guys, stick to what you're using. This is not an advanced software. There's a whole bunch of things. If you've been editing for years, you'll probably get frustrated in, but it's free. So hey, we can't complain. So ShotCut-home, that's what you click on, shotcut.org. So let's click on it. And as I said, click to download. So you click and you will download this to your PC, your tablet, your Mac, laptop, or iPad. And there is a phone mobile app. All right, so let's get into it. So first, if you download ShotCut, so this is the icon, you will have this icon, see my mouse, this icon on your computer. So we're gonna click and open it up. So once you open the app, most apps will have you an option to save. So my projects folder, that's what it's selected in, documents, cool, we can have it there. I'm gonna put this project name is, let's say, edit lesson. All these little tabs, guys, don't get confused with. Most editing systems, you do not use a whole bunch of the options. I will show you the options that you really need to care about. All this I don't even care about. File, you can go here, and if you wanted a new project, start there. If you want to close or exit, we care about open file for right now. That's how we're gonna get to our footage. We can also go open file here. It's just two different ways to get to the same place. That's all it is. So I'm gonna open file because I wanna bring some footage in. I'm gonna bring some footage in that I shot for your camera 2 lesson. And let's go here and you're looking really at 3 different screens right now. I care about this screen, and this screen. So I brought my footage in. This is where your footage is. Now go to look at these tabs right here. These tabs will change this screen to another option. So if I hit filters, that's actually where your editing effects are. So you can go to editing effects with filters. Export, that's how we're gonna, when I told you it's like baking a cake. So that's our final thing we're gonna do to make sure the cake or the video gets created. So after we do all the editing, we do something called exporting the media or exporting the movie. So that creates the final movie that you can play or send or move from laptop to laptop, whatever you need. On the tablet, I don't know if it does it on laptop. When you do anything on a tablet keyboard, it pushes the timeline all the way down. This is important. We don't want it all the way down because that's where your final movie edits, your pieces are going to go. Let's click on a footage of, let's do this one. So we just double click and voila. So this screen right here, that's playing the footage. This screen also is going to play, like as you're creating a movie, it's going to play what you've created so far. So this is what I would call your preview screen. Here are your buttons. Okay, so guys, here's your play button. This is how you can go frame by frame. You can just drag. This bar is what you're editing. I'm gonna get to that in a second. So if I'm making an edit, and this is what an edit is, you have your full clip of footage that you brought in. This is a clip of footage. You don't take a whole clip of footage and start putting that together with another clip of footage, because then you have clips of footage. You're not having your movie or your video. Edits are getting out the bad stuff, the stuff we don't care about. You're trying to edit to the real moment or piece in the shot that you need. It's like a puzzle piece. You're getting a piece of the puzzle to put it together. It is. Click on the picture and you drag it down to this gray area, let go, and you started making your movie. This is, as I said, your timeline. That's where your movie is created. It's where it's how. When you're down here, you're actually playing the movie you're creating. So I can hit that.
You get out my seat.
And that's all it. And that's where your movie starts. And that's really, guys, that's the short and quick process to begin in this software. As I said, it's pretty straightforward. It's pretty basic, even though it has all these buttons. When you get to other advanced softwares, you have a way more options and things to do. But this is just the bare bones minimum. Let's talk about titles and music. So music, guys, is the same way as footage. Add an audio track. It's an audio, it's music, and it's down here. Do we see that? V for video, A for audio. So V for video, A for audio. You can add different tracks. Put some music in, like if I open file, I know I have some music up here. If you can hear that. It is so staticky. I'm not sure why. It could be, usually if it's static, it's formats that are hard for that system to play. Effects are here, guys, back in filters. So you hit this plus button that kind of is adding, or showing you what's there. So you can add the effect to a clip. You have to select it, or you can take away. So let's select this first clip and let's just add blur. We want to add a blur. So this is the amount. It's saying how much blur do we want. I'm gonna say a whole bunch. Titles, open file was for your footage. For titles, go to open other, and that's text. There's color. We're not going to get into color or anything like that, but text, we definitely want to get into some of that. So a box pops up, and your title, you would just type it. Maybe we can do transparent, but we could add a background color. Well, let's add a color. Why not? We'll add a blue. We'll add blue. We're not going to make it a preset, like I'm going to do it again. And we'll save it. And I'm going to call it title. So last step is this. So export. Export is, as I said, a finished thing. There are different formats. Your film teacher will tell you what format to use. H.264 is kind of one of my preferred. And it's pretty much, as I said, like baking a cake. It's compressing everything together to make a final, tight, firm video that can be played anywhere. So I'm just gonna pick that, and I'm gonna say export file. And it wants to know what I'm gonna name it. Edit lesson practice. Edit lesson is fine. Nope, let's call it, because I have another name for that. So let's call it edit toy lesson. And I can put it in documents, that's fine, I'm okay with that. So guys, for my gamers, particularly, this is a software that you can use for your gaming videos. So it's called Open Broadcast Software. This is the icon. So this software is also free. I've been using it. I think it's pretty good. And you can download this software and pretty much, but I want you to look at this. So when you open up this software, a couple of things. The right side, it has start streaming. We're not streaming, but you can stream. Stop recording is going right now, but if it wasn't, it'll say start recording. So this is your start and your stop button. Settings, that's where you go if you want. You didn't want to do HD, you want to do another level. Maybe for some reason you think HD is too powerful, you don't want it. That's what you can change in your settings. This here is what you care about for right now. So if I hit the plus button, I have all these options. Display capture is what you use if you're doing something like I'm doing, where you just need it to record your screen. That's really all you need to hit. You have the software. If you're playing your games, hit start recording, and it starts recording your screen game. So that's kind of what you can use. And then, like me, you can have maybe your camera up on the side, so it's recording that. You can put that image on your game, or you could just be talking over your game. You be the judge for that. So guys, it was a lot. I'm gonna edit out a bunch to make this video less than 10 minutes, because right now it's scary that it might not be. But yeah guys, I think that'll get you started. So any questions, talk to your film teacher. As I said, it's online stars. We're here to get you going, but there are definitely a lot of other things to learn in addition. All right, see you on the next one.